Hello everyone. ITSL 2223, organised by the ITSL Hunter. We are playing Detonator. I have a cold, so sorry if I sound excessively nasal. We're the USSR and we have a bunch of scoring cards. Good times. Okay. Okay, so. Um, we don't have a way of doing Europe Dom in the headline, but we've got enough ops that we could just try and squeeze a coup off. So maybe drop Asia scoring in the headline and coup. Is that too passive, dropping Asia scoring and then queuing Italy? Anyway, we'll open 4-4-1. That'll do for starters. So, apologies if I clear my throat a lot as well. I appreciate it's going to be really annoying. We don't like to go because there's no way of dropping Defcon. We don't like Purge if we get defected. So it's either Europe scoring at 0 and push for Asia. That's probably better, isn't it? Because we've got to go in the bank 2 years. So we'll drop Europe scoring in the headline. And we'll coup Iran to start and go. Yeah, because if we coup Iran, we could use Suez as well. Yeah, that's fine. Formosa, eh? Formosa is an interesting one. Right, anyway, it's time to update my card tracker. And we dropped Europe in the headline. We've got Asia. We've got Marshall. We have Purge. We have Suez and De Gaulle. Fidel Olympic Games. And that's us. And they dropped Formosa in the headline, which is interesting. Oh, I didn't drop Asia score. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's begin with a coup on Iran. That's nice. And if they fail to get DEFCON down, we can use Suez to clean them out of the Middle East. That's about as good as a term on AR1 can go. Influence. Very wise. Very, very, very wise. Okay. We're going to drop Asia scoring before it comes unraveled. Yeah. Ugh, not a great start. But I am going to blame the cold because, you know, my brain is just complete mush. But let's ride this one out. So... Not going to clean out the Middle East either now, sadly. But we can hold De Gaulle if we space Marshall Plan. And we can at least snag ourselves, or try to snag ourselves, some territory in Europe. No D-Style or D-Col is sad. And they got themselves a buttload of ops. We will have the coup on Egypt. Oh. What a surprise. So now they should finish with a coup on Iran. And we're hoping that they've run out of 4 op cards to do so. Blimey! Well, we got lucky there. We will use Fidel to take Iran and Lebanon. If they take Saudi, we're not too worried about Middle East scoring, and we will space Marshall Plan, holding De Gaulle. The option is use De Gaulle for ops and hope to get UN intervention for Marshall Plan, but that's a little optimistic. I think we want to try and get the 2-1 square before they do. So let's take our 50-50, and we bink it. So there's some results-oriented thinking. And they've got to space that, what with the situation in Korea. They got there. Well done. So we will tap West Germany. No. What we'll do is we will get domination in the Middle East, forcing them to respond there. We won't be inventing De Gaulle if we don't get defectors, of course, because there's a good chance they'll have that in hand. So we kind of need Middle East Dom to make something of the early game. We got defectors, which is nice, and we got D-Star, and we got NASA, and we got Duck and Cover. That is not a shabby hand. So we could do NASA, then Duck and Cover to take Libya and Egypt. And that's probably better than taking France because it's an unscored area. I think I like that. And it enables us to D-Star. And defectors, yeah. Okay, so we go NASA, Duck and Cover into Libya, D-Star. They captured Nazi out of points range. I suppose that's trading 3 VP for 5, so it's only a 2 VP swing. Boy, they're not wanting for ops, are they? Yeah, okay, so they're sorting Asia out, which is fine. But we... oh, of course they do hold the keys of the... So we use defectors to take Pakistan within the Pakistani war god, and then we'll move into India with De Gaulle, because we can use D-Style in Algeria. They're actually in decent shape in Asia because of Formosa, so it turned out to be a exemplary turn 1 headline. Yep, so we use De Gaulle to take India. Blockading away EU, very interesting. Just to take Burma, okay. Now's the time to D-Style. And we'll go Algeria, Angola, Venezuela, and Chile. Although, of course, the irony is we've just used De Gaulle. But it may come back. SocGov is still in the deck, so it's not the end of the world using De Gaulle for ops just then. Okay, that implies they don't have Middle East scoring this turn. So, we're going to be giving them extra ops here, but we're also going to 5-year away Romanian abdication to maximize our ops. And they've got no 1-op cards to space now. What do we like here? Tap Korea. No, not got Don there. Tap West Germany. And one in Syria in case they do something with Lebanon. So we can try and bink domination next term. Not sure the 5-year plan then was ideal, but, you know, I did it. Which is how I can summarize most of the way I play the game, I suppose. Not sure that's right, but that's how I do it. SocGov could be pretty clutch. And we'd like to get Decol, ideally. Fine. Yeah. So, Cambridge 5 tells us something we already know. SocGov prevents Europe scoring in the headline phase. So I think we probably go SocGov. Although they know we've got SocGov. And we didn't get Decol. So they've got Decol, Middle East scoring, Vietnam revolts, and Comic Con. Asia, EU, Cam 5, Indo-Pac. Indo-Pac's great for us because we filled India. SocGov kind of does the best by us. So we'll use that because if they headline Europe scoring, we feel really sad. 5-year plan pulling Asia scoring is fine for us because it's not that exciting. So no risk of DEFCON suicide. That'll be fine. And we will use independent reds. Will we use independent reds? No, we use East European unrest because it's ops efficient to coup Panama. Nice. Okay, so we've underperformed in the early war regions, but we've got development in the mid-war regions and they don't. So we'll see how quickly they chuck Middle East scoring. Because we do have the opportunity for shenanigans there at least. Oh, another buttload of ops. Okay, nuclear test ban's gone. I think we event Cambridge 5 and we use it to tap. We use it to tap Saudi if that's all they've got. And then we also know about Europe. Great. So we tap Saudi, and now they've got a presenceless baiting situation to deal with. Well, that'll do it. Steer clear of the independent red states. So they should overprotect and take Jordan. No, they're happy tippy tapping. I mean, I can keep doing this as long as they're prepared to. So I'm developed and they're not. Although I'm not as developed as I should be, of course. Voice of America I need to deal with. As soon as they overprotect Saudi, we'll deal with. God, blimey. I do feel like they've got the lion's share of the 4-op cards. I don't think that's an unreasonable feeling. So yeah, the duck and cover only netted us 2 VP, but we will end up very slightly ahead on score. Europe's a problem. But NATO's not in, and Italy's a juicy brush war. We will fill Chile to reduce the chance of Argentina getting brush warred as much as anything, rather than try and bink. Where am I at? I haven't been tracking cards very well. That failed. That's nice. Really scoring NATO. So it should be 11 cards. Yep, fine. Good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna put it all in South America. We're gonna go big in South America. Let's see how we get on. So Vietnam revolts to space would be a bit lame. I expect to see some sort of ops thing, maybe moving into Saharan states. No, they just go for the VP. Okay. And it fails. That's fine for us. Alas. Alas and alack. Went with South America, got Africa. We've got duck and cover, so let's... Oh, do we missile envy them? If we missile envy them and they have grain sales or junta and give us we will bury, that's kind of a shame. On the other hand, the stakes are great for it, so let's missile envy them for a lark. No. Oh. That was very exciting for in the end, not much doing. We duck and cover again. Do we duck and cover again? Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure about this. I think we do duck and cover because we also want to space bear trap and use us not at the end of the turn. Let's play there, and if they flip Angola, we can use Portuguese Empire. If they coup Botswana, yeah, that's fine for now. I don't know if it's fine or not, but that's what I'm doing. Maybe the fever will give me transcendent play. Who knows? Kitchen debates and lone gunman. Portuguese Arsenal bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Muslim v defectors, duck and government. So what could they do? Flip Angola, we event Portuguese Empire. Coup Botswana successfully, we drop Africa for +1. Oh, that's not a result. Ah, but they went for the wrong place, which is good. So we will absolutely double down on giving up Europe. This is terrible for us in Europe, but it helps us elsewhere. So now scoring card timing becomes very important. So yeah, we'll see. Buttload of ops in Europe. Okay, let's hope this misses. It does not. Are we going to get away? No, we're not. Africa scoring can drop for 1. But we can coup Botswana to get our Milops now with Portuguese Empire crumbles. Yeah, that's sensible. It misses though, so it's a chance for us to space. And we do want to deny them. Oh, spoke too soon. Quagmire and Bear Trap to space. Will he? Or won't he? This time, Willie works for them. Coup Botswana. Nice. Well, if I'd known it had been that good. So overprotect Venezuela and Panama. Okay, that's good for us. No need to worry so much about Panama now. Wow, okay. So both sides don't make best use. Greece, yeah, fine. Brush War Italy concern. I mean, I don't want to use our snot here because I don't want a situation in which... Yeah, situation in which we end up... So we will overprotect Panama even though it's scored because Voice of America is problematic. So let's do that. If they have South America scoring here and I play our snot, I just feel like a complete idiot. And they did coup Venezuela, not Africa, so maybe there's a chance they hold it. We shall see. They don't have it. They've got another 4-op card, because why not? I mean, my goodness. So Brush War in the headline, because if they headline South America scoring, we can fix Venezuela. Is definitely the play. But if they don't do something to drop Defcon or Frig with South America, we could go for Greece. And I think that's what we're going to do. Because it's the only way to solve Europe. So 5 or 6, please. Oh, that's a shame. So now we go for the coup on Venezuela, and we're hoping for more than a 2. Everything has gone wrong this turn. There we go. That's how you go from a position of strength to a position of absolute misery in a short space of time. Bit of a joke. Emit. Truman Puppet. This is a lousy hand now, especially under Purge. Holy crap. UN Shuttle. And another Sly 4-up card, even though it's one of mine. I mean, that's just been utterly brutal. Well, that's the turn. That's the turn that quite possibly takes the game. Because it's going to be incredibly different to come back from this. If we'd flipped Greece, yes, that was improbable, and taken Venezuela, that's a pretty solid swing. But instead, we're in garbage time now. This had better fail. A 1 here is great. Great! So we will do an intervention shuttle dip because we don't want Asia to be seriously problematic. Good realigns, please. Another one of those, please. Ugh. It's good, but it's not great. That they have the choice between Colombia and Venezuela. They can't do both. Goes for the coup. Okay, that's fine for us. Three, 6, 9, 12, 24, 34. Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah. That's the time to have it. So we do have to use the China card. Oh, not even the China card does it. Brilliant. In which case we'll use emit, because if they're going to ditch South America scoring, they're going to ditch South America scoring. Gross. Absolutely gross. Well, those are a few good chucks. And that's good too. So, Fidel, OPEC, and Korean War. Well, great work all round. Can't argue with it. Well, that's a turn that could have been totally different. Yeah, that's fine. Now at least we know South America scoring's not going to be dropped from it. Right, let's see what we lose from the deck. This game's going to be very hard to get something out of now. I mean, that was the killer turn. Purge, lose the brush war, fail the coup. Just transforms the face of the game. But there you go. Turns like that, they go that way. If we can 5-year plan Europe scoring in turn 7, then, you know, maybe something else is happening. Not bad. Whew. So we will bury you, you two, De Gaulle. Brezhnev and arms race. Whew. Nothing like a perfect discard. And we've got puppet governments to finish. So this will be going into Nigeria and possibly Costa Rica to set up rear lines on Panama. Well, that was a killer turn. Just about everything about that turn that could go wrong did go wrong. Still, we got the China card. We have the opportunity to possibly defcon them. But this isn't going. We're not going to win this in final scoring. Let's put it that way. Even war games will be a pinch with Europe. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 45 in the discard pile. 40. Yeah, okay. Well done, Sadat. That's a gimme. Che's not shabby. But one small step's definitely eventable at some point in this turn. A +1 summit, always fun. Anyway, let's plug the hand in before I make any harsh decisions. Colonial Rear Guards. Che Libthi. PCR. And AFP. I think I still like Che. We will go Colombia and then Uruguay. That's good. And this is good for us because they're going to want a coup with it. They may want to return it, but they always want to shorten hands, right? Returning coup. Intriguing. Well, we got our Milops. Defcon is 2. Cassette realigns up on South Africa. And we'll pop another one in Israel. Give up the 1 VP now before it gets any worse. Use Panama Canal returns to coup Nicaragua. We could then put some into Cuba with Libthi. With no NATO, we'll just, yeah. We definitely want to skim Suez. Removed. A coup on Botswana here is quite possible. We're pressing in on... I think we may accept our fate in Africa and use colonial rear guards at some point for ops. Loath to use NORAD, especially early in the turn. No, I'm going to use it. I'm going to dislike myself, but use it. And that's fine. Keep totting up Israel. We may get Quagmire back. Who bleeding knows? So event and repair Panama Canal returned. Quite possibly event 1 small step. Space colonial rear guards. One, that's a decent number for us. Yeah, that's the place to put it. Roscosmos are going straight to the gulag this game. Okay, we have M1 small step. There shall be no more double spacing. Event and repair Panama Canal returned, cooing Nicaragua. Steal the China card, very sensible. So there might be Yasuri coming up. That's fine. Yeah, fine. I mean, I can live with that. I just won't put it into Cuba. Oh, lovely. Nothing like double trouble. And realign's very savvy. Okay, well, can't argue with that. That's results. And we'll finish with Summit 1 into Israel. Yeah. We have so many problems all around the board. But it's going to be fun to explore them. So they got Europe scoring, but we got De Gaulle, which is nice. And we got Usuri. And nuclear subs. They got Salt, but there's been a reshuffle. Ooh, boy, I think I remember seeing them space South African Unrest. And they got Muslim Rev, which they can't play, which is nice. Colonial Rearguards and the Pope again. Unbelievable. This is a hand of blue. Shade, I can cover De Gaulle. Okay, and they've got the China card. And let's just do the maths. De Gaulle does not flip France, even if we put duck and cover in after it. Because we have no 4-op cards. As we haven't for most of the game. Well, we got 2 4-op cards in our opening hand, but since then it's been absolute garbage. Okay. No, let's do De Gaulle, just in case we can snag him in the headline. It goes on and on. And now we have to space duck and cover. So yeah, this game is only being won by... This game is only being won by DEFCON, and they have to give the China card back. Oh yeah, NORAD triggers at the end anyway, so... yeah, Europe's boned. So we will coup Nigeria for the biggest swing. Not a 1, please. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get the sick joke. Oh well, much more exciting. Okay, well, we'll do fat realigns here and hope for the best. Although, we might hold Che, mightn't we? Yeah. So let's take some realigns with Camp David. Come on. Okay. Okay, so Che doesn't do a lot for us now, so we will just... we use the influence to take Venezuela, actually. Colonial Rearguard's gonna completely beggar up Africa, but that's what happens. I mean, hell, there is still a way to win here, right? Via war games. If South America and Middle East scoring are the cards. Oh, nice. Absolutely. Absolute poison. I mean, that's got something going for us. But we'll start by spacing duck and cover. And of course it fails. That's fine. Yeah, this game is absolutely a lost cause. But there we go. Muslim rev to space. No doy. Yep, headline peaking as well for good measure. So we will overprotect South America ahead of OAS founded. Yeah, no worries, mate. Foot your boots. Okay. No, actually, we're going to put one in Israel. No, that's Lebanon, mouse. One last time. Do it for luck. Yeah, so what? 7 minus 2's 5. 14, 9. Yeah, I mean, scoring card timing could be a thing. Okay. Things are going well. Resolve OS first and repair. Finish with nuclear subs and hope they drop Europe scoring and don't get a coup off. Oh. So we coup Cameroon and get away in there. So they've got Europe scoring, salt, and one other card. And they can salt a lot. Very neat. So nuclear subs drops, but they'll salt VOA, I guess, which is interesting. Let us try realigning them out of Peru at not much. Oh, brilliant. Make me look like a genius, why don't ya? So I expect salt, salt VOA. And the headline peaking. Holy crispy crap. So they get the coup instead. Nice. That's a big swing. So we want war games, South America, Middle East scoring. And we got none of those. So the game is pretty assuredly lost. So, Portuguese Empire crumbles, followed by Zaire, probably best. Yeah, that's fine. Iran-Contra is nice as well, I suppose. But yeah, this game is now a lost cause unless they give up the China card foolishly. And now we don't even get a coup. So expect the Angola here. Yep. Good recovery. AWACS is fine because Saudi's already theirs. So I think we do realigns on Nigeria to try and... There we go. Now they're forced to... Now they're forced to coup Cameroon or take Panama, but they can't do both. Hey, we got a 4-op card. It's a shame that it, fundamentally changes the picture in Asia. Okay. Not bad. Take Panama? Okay. Well, we will not worry about Latin American debt crisis, and we'll take Nigeria to deny domination. But Central America is now looking very poor. And you and I, we will bury you. No trouble with DEFCON there. The good old 2VP ABM. It's going so well. Yeah, no problem. Excellent overprotect. So we will take a speculative coup on Saharan states. Fine. They need to counter coup or play into Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. Oh, very nice. We're toast. Oh well. It was never looking great, was it? It's fine. Kick a guy while he's down, hey? Got cold, feeling sorry for himself. No mercy on the game board. I mean, I don't know where to begin here. We're not going to win just about anyway. But I think we are still spacing US-Japan. Holding 5-year plan. Chernobyl AR-7. I mean, if they got war games, ready to worry anyway. Or Central America scoring. But yeah, the only way we're winning now is double. Yeah, Iranian hostage crisis, double discard. Da 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 da. Very risk averse. Very sensibly risk averse. We will take a decent sized coup on Guatemala. Yeah, it's processional, I think. Okay. Okie dokie dokie dokie. This is fine. I don't think there's a lot we can do about that. So what we'll do is we'll tap Mexico. South African unrest. Now Africa scoring's gone less exciting. um, yeah, no, two in Angola. They can repair it, but we might as well make it relatively difficult for them. Asia scoring, Africa scoring, Glasnost, yeah, so Asia scoring as well in the discard. Yeah. Chernobyl jam Mexico. Hold 5-year plan and see if we can ditch Central America scoring with it. I mean, grain sales is gone, CIA's gone, so could have spaced it. I suppose actually 3VP makes a difference here, but I think we need to set ourselves up for DEFCON or bust. Oh, and salting stuff isn't gonna make the DEFCON situation any easier. But it was bound to happen. Well, we can 5-year plan away Central America. We can score Middle East and South America. So it's not like the worst, but we really need them to be holding Lone Gunman. So I think we look at Lone Gunman. See if we can get a coup off. Score South America. Space tear down this wall. I don't know. I mean, my brain will never not look at a path for a hand, but none of this matters now. Especially with Lone Gunman, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, DEFCON is really high as well. What a dumbass. And we'll see the rest of their hand. I mean, that's fine for us. Oh, Brush War isn't. Bloody hell. Shuttle dip. Pershing, Iran, Iraq. Reformer, kitchen debates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of the other, yep, fine, fine, fine. Okay, so DEFCON's 5. We'll coup Lao. Drop South America scoring. See if they brush Pakistan. Might be able to put the wind up them if we can drop Middle East and... Yeah, okay, that's sensible. Please miss. Wow, balls. Yeah, we're not doing that. That was the gamble. Middle East scoring might have been better. So we'll definitely drop Middle East scoring now. So yeah, 5-year plan, Central America scoring, space tear down this wall, try and score OPEC for Veeps. Spacing for the 3VP first. Fails. Yep. Yep. I'm just shedding VP here. I mean the game is long gone. I mean, yeah, so let's deny them domination. Doesn't matter. That's good for us. So we will have a coup on Brazil and hope for the best. Ugh, that wasn't very good for the best, but it's probably what we're getting today. Brush war on Venezuela at 66%, why not? Ah, well. Definitely do not feel like we had a foothold this game, but goes that way. What are you going to do? Oh, they've given on the China card, so we just need to play into Cuba, don't we? Let's do some trouble in Africa and see if we can distract them from... Because we could 5-year plan away Central America scoring and realign Brazil before they realign Venezuela. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right, let's give it a go. Big realigns on Brazil. Big realigns. Here we go. 1, 3. That's good. And we are going to realign Nigeria. Ugh. Almost perfect. So yeah, unless they play into Cuba, which they're not going to now Central America's been ditched, we are not going to get them to lose by DEFCON. 16, very nice. Oh well. God, it really doesn't matter, does it? Liberation Seal. Oh no, we got Ortega. We can't even dupe them. What a bloody joke. How I learned. And they get to drop DEFCON anyway. Blimey. Every step I take, every single step, they've got a riposte. Okay. I yield. We'll still drop DEFCON to 2 and try and space Bear Trap before... Ah, we don't get anywhere. That's fine. Fine, 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 fine. Don't give me any hope at all, because it would be unwise and unfair. So now we need to use Star Wars before they space if they don't finish taking Brazil. Great. I mean, that's a result for us in a way. Ugh. What a game. Hey, look, they're still out of War Games range. I mean, at least I've taken it as long as I can. Reagan Mob is worth 2 VP, so we try and hold on to that. Yeah, shoring is good. For shoring. Yep, so... Let's just try and dominate a region. Let's give ourselves that. Because why not? Well, that was pretty much brutal from start to finish. But thanks for tuning in. So tomorrow, got a crazy game. We've got a couple of Swedes who are playing me and Fruit Strike in a 2v2 game. So that's where, across one game board, you basically agree the moves together. We're Team Fruitlinger. So let's hope that you all have some fun watching that. That'll be 9 p.m. UK time, so that's what, 8 p.m. universal time. So come along. That will be a lot more entertaining because there'll be chit chat, not just my monologuing about how bad it's going. And if it goes badly, I can blame Fruit Strike, so that's also good too. That's all happening because Fruit Strike's in town. Last time he was here, we got to meet up with Wisebar for some over-the-board gaming. So, thanks, Wisebar. Let's hope you miss here. Otherwise, I'm really toast. Ah, splendid. Small mercies. Small mercies. So Marine Barracks bombing AR. Sorry. Yeah, Marine. Sorry. Liberation theology can really screw up Central America. So there's that going for it. But we are definitely toast. Still, at least no one. So solidarity, realign Nigeria, deny domination. Come on. Ah, boo. Oh well. That was never going to do it. And then we finished with Liberation Theology to frig up Central America, but we still lose in final scoring by quite a considerable margin. But the victory for us today is we made it to final scoring, which genuinely beggars belief. So let's sting them with Libthy to finish. Say that, you runt. All of the Central American cuisine shall be mine. But good game, well played. I think that was rarely in doubt. But let me know how my fever-addled brain treated that game, and come back tomorrow for hopefully a much more entertaining session. It'll still only be a 60-minute clock, so it'll mostly be me and Fruit Strike arguing with each other. Self-quagmiring, if only this was a legacy game. Alas and alack. But, well played. Okay, we are good. Whoa, great work, Detonator. Flying high. Yeah, thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow for a much more entertaining game. Not to say this wasn't entertaining. Credit to my opponent. I just mean that me and Fruit Strike are going to be talking a lot of crap, and you're going to have to put up with it. So yeah, come on back for that. Thanks a lot, and I will see you tomorrow.